Hello there, folks. Hey, this is Joe Wazoo here. Hey, this quick video is going to use UA Expert as a way to test your OPC UA server methods within Crimson here. So here I've got a small little 4-inch HMI running a little example. I can turn on and open or close a valve here. I can turn on off a pump. I even added a silly heater to turn on or off and a fan. And the pump is just going to go up, or the tank is just going to go up and down in values based on my tag level. So in this application, if I go back to Crimson, on the left, I just got some tags. I got a tank level using a get up down data that's just generated a 0 to 100 number. And I got a couple flag tags here to turn on and off my pump and so forth. If I go over here to communications on the left, and in communications, if you go to OPC UA Server, I've got the server enabled here. I'm going to leave the access for right now anonymous. I'm not going to do any password. Trying to make this pretty simple to play around with. On the network tab, I'm going to leave the default port 4840, which is the OPC UA declared port. You can port number. You can change that, but that's the standard, I believe. Under public data, I basically just grabbed these tags and dragged them over here and put them on here. So that's what it's going to be serving up. Because in this case, I'm using the Redline device to be an OPC UA server. So it's going to serve those up. So let me download this to the unit. There it is. And I've got right here, that's running. So let me go ahead and open up OPC UA Expert here. Or I'm sorry, UA Expert. And here I'm in UA Expert. I'm going to go to the server part, and I'm going to go ahead and add. And I'm going to use the, let me get rid of this one. I'm going to use the, I'll try the custom discovery. I can't remember which one it is, but I'm going to double click on this custom discovery, and it comes up with this here, opc.tcp connect, and I'm going to put in the IP address of the HMI. So on the web server here, it has 192.161.23 is what it is on my local network here. Whoops, let me shrink that down. So I'm going to put in here 192.168.1.23 and hit enter. And then I'm going to expand this little tree right here. And there it sort of found it. I'll expand this. And you have here a bunch of stuff, so forth. We're not going to use any security for this setting. So I'm going to select the none here. And I'm going to check connect. I don't think this matters, but I'll click on none here. I'll click OK. And you're going to see that it's going to come up with this little fault here. Because I'm not using any certificates or anything here, whatever, I'm going to go ahead and check the accept certificate temporary for this session. Click continue. And now it went out and found the device and pulled it. And if I go over here to the left and expand my V1, expand my data tags, here's the tags that it brought in. And if you want to pull those real time, let me see if I can move this over. I can simply drag these out into the middle of the page here. And it should start pulling them real time here. Matter of fact, you can see that the tank level is now changing here correctly. And if I go ahead and pull up the web page for that unit, there it is. And let's say, for instance, that the fan is currently on. You can see here it shows it on. If I turn it off, it goes to an off. If I go ahead and turn the heater on, you see that change to an on, and so forth. Now, what if I want to change these? What if I wanted UA Expert to be able to change these values? Now, right now, I can click in here and put a 1, but you see it didn't take it. And you can also see that over here that I didn't turn the fan on. I can turn it on from the red line unit, but I can't turn it on here. So if I wanted to allow UA Expert to be able to do that, let me go back to Crimson here. And on my OPC UA server, if I go back to the service tab, click on the service tab, you see down here where it says tag rights, I'm going to go ahead and do anonymous. I'm not doing anything with certificates or authentication here. I'm going to do anonymous. Let me save that and download it. The tricky question here will be whether I have to do anything in UA Expert to refresh. I don't know. We'll find out here in a second. All right, so I downloaded it to it. It's back up and running. Perfect. I can turn it on here just like before. Let's go back to UA Expert. So in UA Expert, can I click this time and turn the fan on here? Yes, look at that. Well, you're wondering, what do you mean yes? Well, if I show you here, the fan is on, and if I go here and turn it off, it should go off on this thing here. Yep, perfect. So that's just a quick video of using OPC UA UA Expert to poll redline device. The biggest trick to this, I think, team, is when you connect to your server, you want to go ahead and check that button for none for the authentication right down here. It should show it right here. This none, do that, and then just accept that certificate for this session. That should work. Hey, thanks a lot, folks. Have a great day. If you want to copy this database or something, don't be afraid to send me a note. Thanks a lot. See you later.